What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Geek 2002 back again with yet another video. That's it, guys. We're on the way to the body shop right now to drop off the facelifted bumper. Wow. So it took me a few days to figure out exactly which body shop in the area I'm going to be taking my new bumper to and have them repaint it. Eventually, I figured it all out, and here's where I took it. As you can see, here's my bumper. Right on top of this car. It's a regular run-of-the-mill ghetto-style body shop. My extended family has been going there for a few years now, so therefore I trusted it with them. And that was it. I chose to leave it with them and have them paint it. Right after, I then decided to go out for lunch. The food vlog, guys. It's here.
Welcome to Berry.
Well, guys, as you can see, I got a Whopper for dinner. Just look at it, guys. How can you say no to that? Wow, delicious. And a bit of fries to go with it as well. Who knew? Well, this is an in-your-face moment. This is the scrapyard that tried to sell me that bumper with the hole on the driver's side of it. Boom, boom, boom. Then, after lunch, I just simply drove home and waited for the bumper to be painted. Well, it ended up taking them about 3 days to finally finish painting my front bumper. When they initially said it would only take 2 days, so what happened was they got basically rained out because they do most of the work outdoors. It was raining on Friday pretty heavily, so they had to wait till Saturday in order to actually paint the bumper for me. Bye-bye, bumper. And just like that, I took the bumper all off. Oh my goodness, sayonara. So I guess you can say there's no going back from this point on. Oh my goodness, just look at all this mess I got myself into. Arriving back to the body shop Saturday morning, I noticed that my bumper was all painted and finished. Oh my goodness, I was so shocked and surprised and very, very happy that this was all coming to light. And here it is. This is when I first saw it all painted and ready to go. From the other side, from a side angle, wow, looks amazing. I soon then later put it on this bumper stand and started to prepare it in order to install it on the car. After that was all nice and done getting the bumper ready, I drove the car around to the front of the body shop in order to start installing it on the car. However, little did we know of what exactly we were getting into. Oh my goodness. So we tried putting on the new bumper on the car, spent about half an hour or so, and could not put it on for anything. Oh my god, it just wouldn't go on at all. We tried. It wouldn't go on one bit. So me and the body man just gave up and we called it a day. I drove the car home with no bumper on it. I had the bumper itch. I had to put this bumper on my car the same day it was painted. There was just no other way around it. I had to put it on ASAP. So what I did was initially take off the foam bumper rebar piece. Then I tried fitting the bumper on again, and it still would not properly go in all the way. It was kind of going on now, a lot more easier than beforehand, but still not there yet. So I took the bumper off and I threw it on the ground and I looked at it from the back. Here I noticed that there were these two tabs, like ABS plastic tabs, one on each side, one on the left side, one on the right side, that were sticking out of the bumper and preventing it from sitting flush on my car. So I just got my Dremel tool out and I just Dremeled them out. I cut them out basically. Then I went ahead and reinstalled the bumper on the car, and to my surprise, it actually fit and sat in flush on the car. I was so shocked and surprised and so happy that my dilemmas and my, worries were all gone. Right after that, I began to reinstall all the bumper screws. And also I need to mention here that my front wheel well liners, the screw holes for the bumper screws, they actually were mismatched. Like the old screw holes wouldn't fit in the bumper. So I had to create new screw holes. So what I did was I got these little thumbtacks that are very, very pointy and sharp, and I just cut a hole through my wheel well liner to match up with the hole in the actual bumper. And I just used the current screws that were already used previously on the old bumper to reattach the new bumper with. I also just reinstalled the old pre-facelift grill on this new bumper. It fit on no problem. Obviously, it doesn't fit all the way, as you see like a gap at the bottom of the grill area towards the upper part of the bumper. However, in the meantime, while my new grill was still coming in the mail, it served its purpose to fill in the upper grill area hole. In this picture here, you can see the black ABS plastic tabs that I dremeled off from the back of the bumper, and also these gold tabs here as well were at the bottom of the bumper in the front of it. They were preventing the middle lower grill from installing, so I had to cut them out. Obviously, they were just there temporarily as like a shipping only part to make sure that the bumper wouldn't get damaged. Another thing to mention was that the side mounting bumper clips from the pre-facelift bumper are different than the new facelift bumper mounting clips. So I had to order those as well. As when I punched in my new facelift bumper, it really wouldn't punch in, well and hold up well enough. So it didn't really do a good job. However, I was still satisfied with the way it was holding up. I guess because the wheel liner screws were holding it on, pretty tight. So I wasn't pressed to really bother with it so much until the new parts came in for that. And that concluded the first round of installing the front bumper. There was nothing much else I could have done, so I just finished doing my work and just started driving the car around everywhere to work and to play. Alright guys, that's all. This is Mr. Tuntu signing out. Deuces.